My next guest is going to be fighting coming up here September 5th at UFC Fight Night. It is Montana De La Rosa joining me here on the program yet again. Montana, how's it going?
It's going great. Just in the middle of camp, having a rest day right now. Just chilling out in Denver.
Good stuff. Well, glad to get you on a rest day. That's always better than all the chaos of training. But I wanted to start first. You're in Colorado training at Elevation Fight Team, and your teammate, Shauna Dobson, getting a huge win last night. I don't know why she's such a big underdog, but how cool is that to see her get that win, especially with everyone counting her out?
Yeah, man, I was just really proud of her. I was super excited for that fight. I've known Shauna for 7 years. I started out with her a long time ago. Then we went on the show together. So it's just really cool to see her journey and see her evolve. And I was just super proud of her last night.
Does that add a little bit more heading into your fight? Because I know, obviously momentum's a big thing, right? And, being in the room with someone like that, does that kind of give you a little bit of extra push heading into your fight?
Oh, yeah. It got me super pumped up and just ready to keep training for this last week. And yeah, it was just really exciting.
Now, I know there's that connection with Justin Gaethje and his team and everything just from being on The Ultimate Fighter, but how did you end up training at Elevation Fight Team, and what was the decision that brought you to, train there and be a part of that team?
I just knew I needed a little something different. I've been at Genesis for many years and always training with my husband, and I just needed to get out and kind of just do something different. I actually messaged Shauna, and I was like, where are you training at now? Because I see her pictures, and she always has a lot of girls in the room and seems like a lot of good coaches. So, and I knew Justin was here as well. So I came over here, I think in June around June, just to try it out. And then I decided to do my full camp here.
That's awesome. And there has been a lot of girls sort of coming over. Shauna, I know Mallory Martin's sort of there as a full-timer as well. So how has that been getting to work with a lot of different training partners? And I know also they kind of split up the times from what I hear, where it's you guys are actually training all together. It's not one big gym. They kind of split up the groups and everything.
Yeah, it's right now it's just all the girls and then the heavyweights and then the lighter weight guys train the hour before or whatever, but it's nice because there's 8 coaches that are there to help us, and it's just nice to get a lot of one-on-one time, and it is really nice to actually be able to train with girls because back home I train with a bunch of 125er guys, so I don't get a lot of girl looks. I have to go out and find them, but here it's nice to have 6-7 girls every day giving me different looks. Some are good at jiu-jitsu, some are good at judo, some are really good with their hands like Shauna, so it's just good to see everything. And
I imagine the plan is to just do your camps out here, because obviously I know you guys own a house back in Texas, right? So I'm just assuming for your camps to come down here for a little bit, I guess rent an apartment or something, or?
Yeah, right now I'm just in an Airbnb downtown. That's the plan for now.
Cool. And Mark and your daughter, I imagine, are back home?
Mark's actually here with me right now. My daughter came to visit me for a week. But she's having fun, enjoying the last bit of her summer, playing with her friends. Yeah, my
can't take her away from that.
My parents help out a lot, so it's been nice to kind of focus on me and focus on this fight.
Good stuff. Well, let's talk about Viviane Araujo. Obviously, a tough opponent here. What do you know about her? How do you feel you match up against her here?
And I was really excited when I got the switched opponent with her. She's top 8. I know she's really tough. She's well-rounded, hits hard. I'm just really excited to test myself against her. I think I match up well. I'm just really excited for it.
Who were you originally supposed to fight?
I was supposed to fight Marina M Rose, but I guess she had visa issues or something. That's
right. Yes. I was trying to remember. I was couldn't remember it off the top of my head. So training partners. I mean, I've talked to a few of them. I talked to Mallory last week. It really sounds like everything's sort of clicking. And I imagine you just train with the girls, or do some of the guys, I guess, probably not the heavyweights, you're not training with them. That would be a little bit too big.
Yeah, just the girls right now, just because how they split it up. Just the girls.
Yeah, so Mallory, Shauna, who else are you getting to work with as far as bodies in there?
There's Claire that fights for Invicta. There's some up-and-comers.
It's a mix, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. I mean, UFC girls, it's Shauna and Mallory and me. And then, just some other up-and-comers.
Good stuff. The weight cut, I imagine that's going pretty well because you're just focused on the fight itself. You don't have to be a mom or anything. It's just sort of, fight, come home, take it easy, and then go back and do more training, right?
Oh, yeah. It's nice just to eat, sleep, train.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Awesome. And who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
It's going to be Christian Allen, Elliot Marshall, and then Mark.
Nice. Okay. And how do you see the fight playing out on September 5th? I mean, you feel like you're going to get your hand raised, but how do you see it unfolding?
I mean, I'm always hoping for a submission, but I'm also good with the unanimous decision, of course. I mean, I'm ready for anything.
I kind of feel like in some ways you're a bit of a dark horse in this division because I think people forget how young you are and just how many good, tough opponents you fought in your career. So a win here, do you think that finally sort of puts you on the map and gets you, sort of closer to that conversation of some bigger fights?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think a win here will definitely put me on the map. I mean, I think she was supposed to fight Jennifer Maia before that got canceled. And then she was going to if she won that, she would have had a title shot. So I think it'll be a big win for me.
Do you think Maia should have got that title shot? I know it was Calderwood's fight to take. I mean, she had the title shot against Valentina, and then she took that fight against Maia and lost. And so I guess everyone's kind of like, well, she beat Calderwood, so she gets a title shot. But some people also were like, well, she lost to Caitlin Chukagian like 2 fights ago. What did you think when the UFC booked that fight? Did you think it made sense?
Oh, I didn't even realize she lost to Caitlin. I guess I missed that fight. But no, I thought she's been doing really good. I think it'll be a good fight.
Okay, fair enough. And then obviously another sort of kind of women's MMA news, Paige VanZant signing with Bareknuckle Fighting. What was your reaction when you heard that? Because, some people are like, good for her, go get the money. And other people are kind of like, well, you could have gone to Bellator with your husband. Like, what was sort of your reaction to that?
I mean, she should just do whatever she wants to do. I'm sure they were paying her the highest, so why not take the money?
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I saw on Instagram you're doing those betting videos for mybookie.ag. How's that going? Because I think it's kind of like cool for you to kind of step out of your comfort zone and do like sort of betting picks. And I saw that you're doing with your daughter, which I think is great.
Yeah, it's fun. I usually don't take like a lot of videos of me talking and stuff, so it's fun to do that.
Is that in some ways more challenging than like training? Like I know we've done a bunch of interviews and stuff, but to have to do like something so specific with betting, is that challenging? Is it kind of, or is it something you really enjoy doing?
Yeah, at first it like stressed me out.
How many takes did you do? I got to know that. Did it take a couple takes?
Oh yeah, for sure. Now I can do like 2, but it used to be like 15, and I'd be like, oh, I hate the way I said that. Oh, I hate the way I look.
But that's cool though. I mean, and that's another obviously part of having good management where you're getting those sponsors and everything like that. Like, is that not every fighter has that, so you must be pretty happy that you're getting those type of opportunities.
Oh yeah, Oren gets me a whole bunch of opportunities. I love working with him. Yeah.
That's good because it's not just, you're not just a fighter, it's a brand as well. So I'm sure they appreciate that as well too. We talked about it there, being in Colorado with your husband. What's downtime looking like? Are you guys watching any TV or anything? Like, or are you going for some hikes or something? Colorado's pretty nice. What are you doing to kind of break up the training?
Yeah, we've been doing some hikes and then just watching fights and getting a massage here and there.
Acupuncture. I saw that the other day on your Facebook or whatever. So that must be kind of nice to get that recovery.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Had you had that before, or is this something sort of new that you're doing?
I've done it once before. I really like it. I think it helps out a lot.
Okay, that's good. And do you ever see, I mean, I kind of think I know the answer to this, but I'll ask anyways. Do you ever see yourself actually moving out to Colorado permanently, or do you think Texas will always be home base?
I don't know. I do really like it here, but we'll just see how this fight goes and other camps and kind of go from there.
We're really looking forward to this fight. It's coming up here September 5th. It is UFC Fight Night, Montana. Thank you so much for the time, as always. Just to remind people where they can find you on social media, and if you got any sponsors or shout-outs, the floor is yours.
Yep. You can go to Montana De La Rosa and find me, and yep, that's about it. That's about it.